Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so as promised, I did take out that guy. As you can see, he's dead. And basically what I did was I killed his 2 dogs first, and then I killed him. So let's go over here and see if there's anything over here worth checking out. Yes. I need twin bloodstone shards to level up my axe. Yeah, I have 5 twin bloodstone shards. Huh. I might be able to level up my other weapon. Let me show you my other weapon here that I got. So this is my backup weapon right here. This is my sword. And I could turn it into a large sword, and here's what it looks like in action. And this weapon looks like it's going to be really good, but it's not as high level as my axe. So I need to level this up just a little bit more before I'll start using it. But this is definitely a good backup weapon if my axe breaks or something. Alright, so yeah, that's it for this area, man. I mean, unless I could open up one of these other doors, that's it. There is nothing else to open. I probably have to kill some different bosses to go anywhere else in this area. Because that door just takes me right back in where I was when I was headed down to fight that boss. And then that boss, you open up the door and it takes you to Old Yarnum, but I'm not trying to go back to Old Yarnum, so... Oh, look at this pig's head. How stupid is that? I just killed that pig by hitting through the ground, which is kind of stupid. And he poisoned me in the process, but I don't really care. Alright, so the only area I have not checked out over here is this place over here, but honestly, the only reason I would want to go over here is to see if that door opens. Yeah, you got another stupid pig down there. Or whatever the fuck that is. Shit. Yeah, man, those guys are fucking tough, man. Like, I'm level 75 and they kick my ass. So, Alright, so I just picked up a new weapon or something, but there's no door over here, so... So I wonder what else is in this area then. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go to the Forbidden Forest, I think. Because the way I understand it, the Forbidden Forest actually has a lot of bosses. I'm kind of curious. I want to check something out real quick. I just want to see how many people are beating that boss that I just fought. Alright, so there's a... I don't know. So there's a fair amount of people that have beat that boss, but not really. I mean, it's still coming up as a very rare trophy, so... There's not a lot of folks that have made it that far. I mean, at this point, I think the only people left playing this game are hardcore people that really like Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and, you know, this kind of gameplay. This game is definitely not for... casual people that just want to have fun playing a game. Not to say that this game isn't fun, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I think it's a good idea to go back to the Forbidden Woods and keep on going in there to see what I could unlock. Now, let me just say that I went to the Nightmare Frontier and I went through that area and I killed damn near everything I could kill. I got to where the boss is. I did not go inside the boss's area though, because apparently the boss in this specific area is pretty high level and you shouldn't take her on until you're towards the end of the game. She like shoots lasers out of her face or some shit from what I've heard, so I've been having to do some research online since there is no strategy game and I have a lot of curiosity about the story, so I've picked up some things here and there. Alright, headed back to the Forbidden Forest. I don't imagine that any of these bad guys in here are going to be much of a challenge to me, honestly. I guess we're about to find out. Shit, man. I tried to dodge that guy's bullet. Didn't work out too well. And just a FYI, there is a trap right here. If you step on those boards, you will be killed instantly. So do not step on those boards. There is... Look up in the trees. If you look up in the trees right there, there's a big spiked log that will come down and hit your ass if you step on that button right there. And I found that out the hard way. As you can imagine, I got my ass kicked. It's just amazing how these lower level bad guys can deal as much damage as they do against me. It's crazy. And collecting that insight or madman's knowledge is the game's way of keeping things difficult as you progress through the game, but still a bunch of nonsense that I cannot one-hit kill like any of these bad guys yet. And it's kind of funny because I used to be afraid to fight those werewolf guys with the saws because they did so much damage, but now I don't really care. Alright, so I've been in this area just a little bit. I picked up a couple items, but I have not been deep in this area. I'm actually going to change my robes back here. Hold on. I'm going to change my outfit, rather. I almost stepped on that goddamn trap. That would have been pretty damn funny, stepping on that trap after I told you guys not to step on it, and then watching me die instantly. Alright, there's a bunch of dudes down there, a bunch of dogs and shit, but really they shouldn't be much of a challenge. I'm gonna drop down over here. I'm gonna try to kill them one at a time, obviously. What the fuck? Get off me. So what those guys are throwing at me, they're trying to cover me in oil so their friends right there can set my ass on fire. So that's kind of fucked up. I really don't appreciate that. Oh shit, I just set myself on fire a little bit. Alright. So I think that's all the guys that were down there. Let's proceed on here. It's kind of nice to be in a new area. I mean, this is probably my favorite part of the game, is when you get into a brand new area and you get to explore a little bit. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else up here. I'm gonna take a little peek around this corner before I proceed on. This looks like it's gonna be a trap up here or something, man. I just feel like I'm being led into like a choke point. What the fuck did I just say? What did I just say? Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and end this part here, and then we'll continue on in the Forbidden Woods over here.